Hey guys, this is Genevieve, and in this video we're going to learn how to crop and export Procreate files. So let's say that you've created something that you really like. Now what? Well, you want to export the file out of Procreate, and how to do that? It's really easy. You just go to the top and you have this little tool icon and you click on it, and you're going to see you have a bunch of options at the top, and you go on Share. And you select either JPEG or PNG. It doesn't really matter in this case. So I'm just going to go with JPEG, and then it's going to give you the option of where to save it. Just save it to image, and that was it. It's going to be stored in your regular image app with all your photos and everything on your iPad. You could stop there, that's great, or you could decide to crop the image, because for a lot of social media it's better to have specific ratios of images. For example, if we wanted to post this on Instagram, we might want to crop it and have it be a square instead of a rectangle. And the way to do that, again, is just in the menu at the top, but instead of going into Share, you go into Canvas, then Crop and Resize. So you'll see you have a bunch of options here. Two little things to note. If you want to keep the same ratio, so if you wanted this square to be, or if you wanted this rectangle to remain a rectangle, you just wanted to change the size, or crop but to keep the same rectangular shape, you're going to make sure that this little link icon is activated and that both your measurements are highlighted in blue. And this way, you see if you drag the little corners, no matter how you move your pen, it's always going to be the same ratio rectangle. If you want to change the ratio of your file, if you want to have, for example, a square like we said for Instagram, you need to uncheck the link icon, and then you can go and adjust individually both measurements. Let's say I want 2000 on each side, which is going to give me a square. Then I can check it back just to make sure I don't mess it up, and I can adjust it however I want, and I can move it and select a section that I like. So let's go with this. And then you just go ahead and top and click Done. It's going to crop your canvas. Now your canvas is cropped and it has this really nice square shape. One thing to note, when you crop a canvas in Procreate, you lose the pixels that have been cropped. There's an option in Photoshop to not do that, but in Procreate you automatically lose everything. So I'm just going to undo what I did by tapping on the screen with two fingers, and I'm going to show you a way to kind of go around that. If you go to Gallery, so just on the top left corner, it brings you to all your files, and if you go in the right hand corner this time and click on Select, you get to select the file you're working on, and then you can click on Duplicate again in this top right corner, and it's going to duplicate the file. And that way you're going to have a copy, and you're sure that even if you crop it, you're not going to lose the entire illustration in case you wanted to use it for something else. You're going to have a backup, basically. So then I could go again in Canvas, Crop and Resize. I can go crop it, done. And if I go back to my gallery, this time you see I have both options. So just make sure that you really think ahead before you crop, because sometimes it's really sad when you lose a piece that you like, you lose some of the details because you decided to crop it, but then in the end you needed the part that you cropped. So just be really careful with that.